Welcome to PC Woods Kids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at a cool combination of mouse and keyboard from Roccat. The Gaming Kone Plus mouse, as you can see here, is a terrific mouse that I've been testing, using lately in gaming. 6000 DPI, has a easy shift button duplicator, which I'll show you in a moment, 4 customizable LED colors. The software is very nice, has built-in memory, and of course weights, okay, because different customizations of the mouse is always needed in case you want to move it around fast or you want it to stick closer to your table, and of course those weights will always help. I'm also going to show you guys a keyboard from Roccat which works together with the Kone Plus. Okay, first of all, the mouse. Okay, cool looking mouse. You can see the cat there. Nice lines, nice curves, buttons, and smooth surface on it as well. Very nice to the touch. And of course, control, right? You want to have control of all the buttons, easy access, and able to quickly access these after you've programmed them, right? So the other thing is the macros and the recording capabilities, the software that it comes with it is very impressive. That's the other portion of this. Here's the USB plug, very nice. And of course, the weights, okay? So again, like I mentioned, it has built-in memory, of course, to save your profiles and settings and things like that, so you don't have to keep reprogramming it. However, it does come with 4 little weights. Like I said, you need something like this because not everybody likes a mouse that is very, very lightweight, right? You want it to stick down on your mouse pad so you can move it quickly and not worry about it flying off. So that's pretty much it when it comes to the mouse itself. I do like the colors, okay? So the color scheme that you can control it, and the position of the buttons, everything is pretty darn bang on, okay? So very nice looking mouse, and it feels good to the touch, and the grip is nice. Now here are the colors basically glowing. As you can see, you can control obviously the colors and tell it what colors you want and how it glows or not to glow at all if you don't want. So don't worry about that aspect. Here as well, you're able to increase and decrease the DPI, right? So that way you've got different sensitivities on the mouse, all the way from 400 to 6000, and it looks very nice alongside this keyboard from Roccat. As you can see here, this is the ISKU keyboard. Comes with lots of macro buttons that you can program, of course, and a backlit LED on every key. As you can see, you can control the brightness. You can turn off the LED, of course. So for those of you that do nighttime gaming, you might want it. For those of you that don't want it, you can turn it off. Not a biggie. And of course, you can program the macro buttons that appear on the sides, on the bottom. And here they are, for example, M1 to M5. Okay, a lot of new games support that right now, so that's terrific. And of course, you've got LEDs. Different profiles can be saved, of course, in here. Easy access to the function buttons. There's a record button here at the top, of course, for your macros, for those. And then at the top, being this a multimedia keyboard, you've got the play, rewind, fast forward, all those common multimedia buttons are at the top. And of course, along the top here, we've got another little button, which is for your brightness of the LEDs on the keyboard. Okay, so and that's pretty much it when it comes to the uniqueness of the keyboard. It has a nice design to it. The software, again, of the ISKU keyboard is very decent. Allows you, again, to customize the buttons any way you want. And it shows you what the buttons look like through the software, so you're programming the right one. Comes by default already pre-programmed, of course, but you can change it and associate it with different games. So each game can have its own profile, of course, and you can use different macros for the same key. So you can have one key on your keyboard be used for different types of settings or key combinations, and you can adjust those. And these are called easy zone control settings. There are your media keys as well, of course, like I mentioned, your function keys, the the multimedia settings, and of course the brightness, the sensitivity of the keyboard, things like that can be fully controlled in here as well. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I'll put on my website the full review article, which has all the specifications and more details on this, because there's just way too much to talk about. The bottom line is, between the mouse and the keyboard, you can do the ultimate gaming. I've got Battlefield 3 here, macro set up, right? So I can quickly access, swap between weapons, do different moves and combinations, things like that are saved in my macro. So it's very, very nice to be able to do that. And create different profiles, point to your exe of your game, save it, and then have one profile per game or style of game or whatever. For the mouse, the software is very similar as well. Here's the Kone Plus mouse software that comes with it, and you can adjust the different DPIs if you don't like the ones that it comes with by default out of the box. Of course, you can adjust those. And the buttons, right? You can change what each button does, of course, and full access to all of this done through their software, which has a firmware upgrade, of course, utility, which you can access and go online and update anytime you want. Macro manager is nice, just like on the keyboard. There's a macro record button in the software for the mouse, so you can have quick and easy access to those. And the control of the lights on the mouse, like I mentioned earlier, full control on how you want the mouse to look, the different colors that you want to appear. If you don't like blue, you want red, you want green, or you can have it shade, go from one color to the other, flow in one direction, go in the other direction. I mean, geez, what can they not offer? I mean, does it blend? I mean, what can it not do? This is just amazing. Love what Roccat has done here. Definitely recommend this. This is a high-end, high-quality product, and if you guys are looking for some high gaming, peripherals, you might want to think about the Roccat line. I definitely recommend this, and I'd like to thank Roccat for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.